make that that decision, that's the deal, man. It really is. You may lose all your friends and your bank account. You'll be living in the Wilcox Hotel down in Hollywood where guys jump out the window and break their heads on the sidewalk and they're only on the first floor. That can be like that. Or by accident. I think a lot of the things that have happened to me have been by accident, good luck. There has to be luck in it. You turn a corner and you meet Mrs. Right, or you step out in front of the car and then you get the insurance for your broken leg. I don't know, you know. It depends on how you look at it. I'm really dark, man. I apologize. I'm really dark. Did that answer your question? No?
Yes.
I'll carry the mic. You stay where you are. You and the No, I'm like Donahue. That's great.
Yeah, I know. Throw my, yeah.
So you're saying we should be the bacon and not the eggs? Is that the moral of the story?
If you want to earn the bacon, you have to be the bacon. Yeah. That's the truth of it, man. Because it's a personal commitment. I'm popping all over the place. It's a commitment. It is. I mean, it is a commitment that goes beyond what you ever dreamt. My crisis moment about this movie, I'm not bullshitting it, it's really true. It had to do with, if I can't raise the stakes to the point where I'm happy with my life, I can't do this anymore. And if I put myself out there and everybody looks at it, it'd be like writing a biography. You write your biography, you put your heart out into it, and nobody wants to publish it. That's a humiliating moment. They say all the publishers are telling you, take a hike. This is boring shit. You're boring. No, that's bad stuff, man. And that's what happens on film. The film knows when you're lying. I mean, you know, you guys know when somebody's bullshitting, or if they're partly lying and partly telling the truth. And, you know, as actors, not as a character. So anyway, does that answer that?
My real question was, did you audition for Bishop, or did you get it based on your relationship with Cameron from Terminator?
No. That's a very funny story. To do a movie in England at the time, you had to audition everybody in England for that role. I'm serious. Otherwise, you wouldn't get the permit to do the movie. And so Jim did audition everybody in England, and he said to me, if I had found somebody that could do it better, I would have hired him. And I know Jim, he's not bullshit. He's, you know, I don't know how I got it. I think I made up these things, and, you know, it's chemistry. It's all, you know, miraculous. Maybe he was lying. He was a good friend. I did his first movie with him down in Piranha, down in Jamaica. The stories that came out of that, man. Whew. I've never told half of them truth.
Yeah, are more people appreciating your work in Near Dark now that Catherine Bigelow got an Oscar, do you think?
Yeah. You know what? I don't know. Because you guys, it's all happening for you in your way. See, he's leaving. He's out of here, man. I've listened enough of this guy's shit. No, I don't know. I don't know from the outside. I have no idea. But I'm really happy for her. You know what I think? Maybe he has the right answer. We should always leave us wanting. So let's wrap it up with like 2 more questions and then we'll all go into the night. Did that answer your question, man? Yeah.
I think it's funny what you said about being like a 12-year-old, because in the next Aliens, which weren't as popular, you played a CEO, and there was nothing of the 12-year-old in that guy.
Absolutely.
And somebody said, the problem with the other Aliens, they're not necessarily bad movies, but the third movie chucked characters that we had grown to care about, Bishop, Hicks, and Newt, without even showing us what happened. They just tossed them out the window. When you got the script, did that ever cross your mind, or anybody who was involved with that, did they ever say, hey, maybe it's a mistake, toss these characters, because it instantly angered people?
Well, the worst one was when Sigourney arrives on this prison planet, and she ends up making love with a guy that that killed a lot of people with a bad drug. This British guy, remember that? And then all of the prisoners are rapists and murderers. I mean, and then she stands on a thing and falls backward into molten lead. I think that kind of destroyed the whole thing, you know. I mean, there's a certain mystique that we begin to rely on in some of these characters, and when you cross the line with them, they can be successful or not, you know. I mean, I think that was a big mistake. That movie didn't do very well. You know, it was so nihilistic, and it was David Fincher is a terrific director. You guys have seen a lot more of his movies since then, you know, and he was that way then. He was very bright young guy. But I really was upset with that movie. I didn't like it. I was upset with the right stuff, I thought. They're making these astronauts look like clowns.
Yeah.
Back there, yeah.
Oh, how much shit have you received for your anti-war documentary? Because I know the person sitting next to me kind of went bananas after she saw it and left.
When you say you went bananas, what do you mean by that?
She did not like it in a negative way. I thought it was great. I thought the message was great there, but I mean, you
can't accept, don't expect.
I,
Whatever the guy's reaction was, is certainly, you know, got sparked by something in it. You know, I don't know. You just have to accept, don't expect, you know, the outcome you want. You know.
Did you get a lot of that, or?
No, I'm not a politician. I disappear. You know, I just. No, people don't give a shit. They just go, hey, oh, that's a guy from. Hey, you still got your legs.
Was there any mention of occurrence at Owl Creek Bridge? When you were
That's
making
exactly what it is. I think that was part of what they made their narrative out of. Yeah, it was, but that was way ahead of its time when that came out. Yeah. Yeah.
I just thought it was interesting.
You're next, okay?
And then
we should.
Right, exactly. Good job, Lance. Yes, we're with you.
Timing is everything.
I just thought it was interesting. You were talking about how you turned down X-Files from Chris Carter. How was it when they ended up having to finish Millennium on the X-Files? Was that sort of ironic for you, or?
Yeah, it actually pissed me off. Because I got that script and Chris Carter had said to me, we need closure for Millennium. And then he wouldn't give me the script until the day before I started shooting. And that was, and he paid me the same price I got for Millennium, which was not chicken feed, you know. So, and when I read it, and it's zombies in a cellar, and I'm wrestling with them, I said, what? Please, God, what have I done to deserve this? I mean, it was like really shit. I mean, you know. Anyway, I did it, and that was the end of it. You know, there you go. But